What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916. And you tune into another edition of my vlog. I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for all your support. I'm all about that positivity and that motivation. And I just want to talk about coming up with a plan and how that plays into your future success. A lot of times we see people on social media, um, showing all these different things they have as far as material things, and, talking about how much wealth they've accumulated and, blah, 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 blah. But it's hard to gauge what actually went into what these people have and how they actually went about acquiring a lot of those things. There are a lot of people who have started from the ground up, first generation, and went on to become very successful. But there's always been things that they don't really discuss that have helped them get to where they're at. And a lot of times that could have been, just the right connection, right place, right time, maybe an inheritance, getting the game from somebody who was able to kind of put them in the right direction. Because you can read all these self-help books, you can go to all these lectures, but there's no guarantee after that any of that stuff would make a difference or change your life. The only thing that's going to change your life is you and how you apply what you've learned. And what I mean by that is, you go to a lecture or you buy one of these books, and at the end of the day, a lot of what you've heard or what you've read is things you already know. It's just about getting out there and executing and applying these concepts. And before you get to a certain point, you're gonna have to somehow expose yourself and possibly lose some money. Take a L, but it's not really an L because you learn from it. But get your feet wet, and that's gonna lay down the foundation for you to make smarter decisions in the future when it comes to whatever business you're involved in, whether it's in real estate, whether it's in the stock market, whether it's in antique jewelry, art, automotive, whatever it is you're in. You have to play the game to know what to expect once you're in. It's just like saying, if you go to practice all the time and you're always at practice, but when game time comes, you got the crowd, you got the referees, you got the coaches on the sideline, you got the other team, you got players you're not familiar with. It's a totally different ball game. And it's the same thing when it comes to life. So getting into the game and playing rather than being a cheerleader on the side is night and day. And most people who have acquired this certain level of success have been playing the game for a long time and just now got their stats up to where you're like, wow, this guy is, killing it. But he's been, before that, he was grinding. He was putting in the time. She was putting in the time, making the cold calls, meeting with clients, putting in the work. All these are things that are behind the scenes that you don't see, the work that you can't really put on into a book or on a screen, because it's legwork. And so you have to do the legwork in life. You have to take your notes, create a journal, track your progress. You got to have a plan. You gotta figure out what it is you like to do. Could you do what you're doing for the next X amount of years? Will it benefit you in the long run? All these little things which will make the difference in whether or not you will be accomplished in that field. So, put your plan together. Don't think anything's going to happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Do your legwork and do your homework, and don't think that it's just gonna be some seminar that's gonna instantly flip the script. Now you might go to that seminar and meet some other people that'll put you up on some game and network, and so there will be some things that will help you, but you got to put in the work. You got to put in the footwork as far as just playing the game and knowing what it feels like to make a deal happen. And as you do more deals, bigger deals, it becomes second nature, and you could be that next person that will be successful. And the thing that separates the people you see from everybody else is pure determination and a mindset. So you got to have that same determination if you feel that you want to be at the top of the game. And that's just how it is. It's like NBAs, boxing, football. It's less than 1%, and that's life. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. So holler at me if you're looking at getting at some life coaching. BigHurk916.com, and stay motivated in life, man. I want to see all you guys succeed.